All right, welcome back, my friends. Glad you could be back. Hope you enjoyed that commercial break. Listen, we covered a lot of things in that first portion of the video. Just a few more things real quick because we don't want to run too long. I know you could watch me all day. Hell, I could watch myself all day. But that's not what we're going to do. We covered some things, and y'all know little scabs all over the place. You probably going to have to watch this video 2 or 3 times. But what I want to do is help you make a good purchase. We've talked about blade length. Blade shape is what I want to discuss next, okay? And I've got several iterations to help you out, as well as some different brands. I know that shocked y'all that I got something else other than cold steel, but I do. First one I want to show you, here's kind of a recurve. This is ZT. Now, this is a Ken Onion design. ZTs are made in the USA. I support that when I can. Now, we'll discuss some of that at the end. The Ken Onion design got a nice recurve. This thing is a hoss, son, a hoss. It's the 0200 zero tolerance, made by Kai. They also make Kershaw, huge Kershaw fan as well. So got the recurve. Then we got the Frenzy, got the Warncliffe blade. Long, slender, got that sheep's foot. Beautiful, beautiful blade. I love this knife. This is on my everyday rotation. I just love it. This is one I play with. This one and the stiletto. Let me compare those two for you. Now, when I say stiletto, y'all know that it's not a true stiletto, okay? Because that'd be in yeah, it's not a true stiletto. I know that. I know that. I can read. But it's that shape, and it's a poker. These two things have the point behind them is to poke somebody, I guess. I don't know. Or cut your food up. Blade lengths, the tie light's a little longer, but I love both of these. Don't get me wrong. I love them both. They both have that long handle. Now, we'll cover handle length in just a second, but blade shape, more of a dagger. Warncliffe. We had the recurve. Now let me show you another one of my favorites. This one is a gorgeous, gorgeous knife. This is an 8010 from Cold Steel. It was about 150 bucks. Andrew Demko design. Love that dude's designs. He does a lot of Cold Steel, or a lot of designs for Cold Steel. Here's the difference. Lord willing, one day I'll be able to do it. He makes this exact knife. Give me just a minute, Lord, please. He makes this exact knife. The difference is this knife from him, from Andrew Demko, starts at $650. That's right. And about make you want to get up and go punch your friend over there in the mouth. I don't know. But look at the style blade. This is my favorite style blade. This is a workhorse. This is in the bag. This is actually a Sunday go to meeting because it's got some nice linen micarta. We talked about that blade material. Linen micarta. Linen micarta. Aluminum handles. But you see the different designs there. So what do you like? What kind of blade do you like? Let me show you another couple. And we're kind of racing against time. That's okay. The Code 4. My Code 4. This is a phenomenal knife. Dude, check that out. Under 100 bucks. If I was recommending a knife, these are the same. The thin aluminum oxidized handles. Very thin. Now this is a zero tolerance. I am a big ZT fan. I know I'm a Cold Steel fanboy, blah, blah, blah. But I actually own a ton of other stuff. Now, look at the thickness of the ZT. Just the overall width and that. Very slim profile. This, you wouldn't even know this was a Cold Steel. S35VN, kids, for under 100 bucks. S35, a super steel. This is S35 too. This is a Sunday go to meeting. Sunday go to meeting. Beautiful knives or office knives, whatever you want to call, but blade shape. I believe that's a spear point. It's not a clip. Maybe that's a drop point. Okay. Same with this. Kind of a drop point. So I've showed you several different blade shapes. So it's up to you what you like. Now, I touched on the steel earlier. What I don't like, AUS8. I've got a couple that are good for stabbing. That's it. Okay. in the comments below, please, if you like AUS 8, now this ain't gonna be an argument. You understand what I'm telling you? Because I hate it. If it's AUS 8 was human, I'd kill it. But, you know, hypothetically, whatever. I don't like it, and maybe that's me. Maybe that's my skill level's not up to AUS 8 par. This is a gorgeous knife, gorgeous knife. I tried to pick some of my better pocket knives to show you. I know I showed you my CQC 8 earlier. Let's see if I got the other one. I probably don't, because I'm never prepared. Nope. That's okay. That'll be another video. I wanted to show you something with this CQC 8, this Emerson blade shape. Look at that blade shape. Kind of a reverse Warncliffe. Now, this again, this is about a $250 knife. And I'm not saying that for y'all to go, ooh, because I know a lot of guys have more expensive knives. This thing right here, Trey Edenfield asked me in one of my other videos, Scab, what's your go-to knife? Right, y'all. I was at the boat ramp 2 weeks ago, and old boy was down there trying to get his boat. He, you know, I think he was trying to get it off the truck. I was thinking more about what I was doing than him, but I heard him ask for a knife. Well, you know, you got a couple guys down there that, well, I got a knife, but it's $500. I'm not cutting with it. And the guy's like, well, why the hell do you got it? Which I seconded. So I bounded over a couple, you know, cat-like moves. I was right there. I said, here you go. So my man with a $500 knife, which I highly question, was like, that thing ain't gonna cut it. I said, hey son, stay here and shut up with your $500 knife. Don't insult my knife. So my man took my knife. He said, man, I don't know, but I have my Miller on me if he needed it. He took this thing right here, chisel grind, CQC 8 Emerson. I highly recommend this knife. He did, I swear to you, just like this. He looked at it, looked back at me, looked at it. He said, can I cut? I said, son, he cut that rope in about 76 pieces. I'm not kidding. Old Big Shot up there kept his mouth shut. He'd never heard of an Emerson. I said, have you heard of a moron? I got in trouble, but you know. Let's take some of this nylon stuff we got here. Now, I hadn't sharpened this thing since old boy cut that rope up. Now, he cut boating rope up. Now, watch. Look at that. Making him kill me, but I had to get out here and pick it up. But this is that nylon stuff, that nylon, look at that, just straight through it. It's that chisel grind. I don't, you know, no matter how you feel about Ernie Emerson, I think he's a phenomenal dude. My man not only made these for SEAL Team 6, not only did he make them for SEAL Team 6, he trained SEAL Team 6 for 10 years, it's documented fact, in close quarter combat. He trained a lot of the Tier 1, Tier 2 teams in CQC with his knife. It's got the wave feature, and this ain't a sales pitch for Emerson, I'm just saying, it's one of the ones I carry. Now, we got the Raja right there. That's in case I join, you know, some murderous Colombian rebels. Hold on here, let's see. Okay. The wave technology is on, Ernie designed it. But watch, this is what, somebody's coming at me, and I'm deployed. Catches on your pants, deploys quickly. You're done. So that's another side. Now, here's my CQC 7, both made out of CPM 154, okay? Now, same thing. It's a shiny blade, but it's chisel grind. And it is a workhorse. Ernie makes them open where they're open, where you can get in there and clean this thing out. Same thing. Let me show you. Now these go to work with me every day. This thing's sharper than the other one because I didn't let a guy cut 1,200 yards of boat with it, but I wanted him to see what, you know, how good an Emerson was. I've carried these with me. This is the knife that, and I'm not kidding, I damn near cut this finger off because some asshole don't know how to drive now. So all the cussing I'm doing it Sunday. Listen, which reminds me, remember, when I cuss, we put it in a cuss jar. October the 19th, we send it to Scab. That way you learn the dangers and perils of cussing, and I make a little money, okay? So this is the CQC 7, CQC 8. Love this knife. love this knife. I think I told you that story. I had the truck blocking. I was in a yard with the truck blocking me. Guy comes around my truck like he's in traffic. So as I stand up, I'm holding the knife, had a good grip, skin and wire. As I stand up, push the knife hit, went across my finger. Neither here nor there. I then threw the knife at the guy. So there's that. Now, back to the point, blade shape. These both are kind of, this one's more of a spear point, that one's a reverse Warncliffe. Okay, now, we've covered blade shape, we've covered blade steel, I think. If we hasn't, blade steel is personal preference, okay? I like AUS 10, I like D2, I like S35VN, S30V, I like CPM 3, I like CPM 20. I like 1095, love it. I love SK5. But now remember, kids, our carbon steel, we have got to maintain, especially in Florida. So listen, handle design is last. And handle, we've covered handle material, but handle design, let's just go over a couple things and we'll wrap it up. Here's some grippy G10, and it's so grippy. Now I love this knife, but this right here I did a little sanding on because it'll if you're wearing short pants, it'll tear them up, son. But good grippy G10, I got it. Nice choil. This I recommend. If you're a hard-working dude, this I recommend. If you're a guy, we talked earlier about Dale, how he's got to be careful. I'd recommend this because Dale is a supervisor over maintenance, so he's got to get in there and have a knife that works. I think he carries Spydercos and Benchmades. Now, I'll say this and I'll shut up. Handle design is huge. You just heard me say about cut my finger off. I prefer a knife with a little bit more of a choil, but I didn't know that an asshole was going to run around the corner of my truck and try to kill me. You know, being facetious, he was just an idiot. So, my Emerson is my go-to. Say, Scott, you about to cut your finger off. Would you keep? Yeah, I'll keep using it. I got 9 more. Now, we got the classic Spyderco. Good finger grip. I love the handle. Grippy G10. It's that right there. These knives I love. This is Megan's favorite knife. Now hers she likes in the Tonto blade. This is the best tech. You can get about 40 or 50 bucks on Amazon. D2 steel, easy to sharpen, easy to maintain in the field. I've had great luck with D2. Beautiful, look at that. Beautiful micarta. Just a gorgeous knife. So listen, blade length, handle length, blade material, handle material. Serrations, no serrations. Price point, my last thing. I've showed you guys a lot of budget options, okay? A lot of budget options. So anywhere from say 25, 30 bucks to 300, 400 bucks, you can buy a great knife. I hope some of these tips will help you. I hope that going forward you'll make a good purchase, because there's nothing worse, man, than buying a knife. And I'm the biggest impulse, you know, we talk about addicts, I'm an impulse buyer, and there's nothing worse than getting the thing home and in a couple days you're like, it sucks. So take some time, go through this video seriously, write some of this stuff down, just make you a checklist. Hey, this is what I like. You may be totally opposite from me, and that's okay. So we're going to wrap it up. There is a young man, Knifeaholics Anonymous. Backyard Samurai sent me a link. I watched a couple of his videos. The guy's just starting out. Remember, we're building community. So Knifeaholics Anonymous, brother, good job. I'm going to put a link in the description below. You guys that support me, please support him. You're phenomenal at doing that. You guys have been great with me. Thank you. Special shout out to everybody for welcoming me in and keeping me. Let's keep that going. So Knifeaholics Anonymous, go to him, check him out. Backyard Samurai recommends him. I recommend him. So hey, who else do you need? 22 veterans a day commit suicide. I'm going to say it till I'm either dead or we get that number to 0. We need to be working on that. I got some information from Larry Gale, longtime JSO officer, that said that Leo suicides are on the rise. They're showing a spike in 2019 to now. I'm going to watch that information tonight and try to bring it to you. Leos, military people, I love you. God bless you. We're here for you if you need us. the flip side, if you're an addict, if you're suffering, please reach out. Please reach out. Don't be afraid. If you got nobody, you got us. You got Choir Boy Cutlery and all the peeps behind us. We love you. God bless y'all. I hope this information helped. Hey, do me a favor. If you like the video, hit like. Please subscribe, share, do all the stuff you do. Follow me on Instagram. I'm Scab. You're not. Sorry. Technology sucks.